too slow. It's gonna be right about the time we play it, I tell you that.
Yeah, I've been here my whole life. My wife and I, we lived in Winston for like 6 months, and then we came back to Kernersville. It's like weird because you just drive down a road and you've got like, that guy fixes my car. There's my uncle. That's where I saw my dad the last time. There's the grocery store. You know, like, it's a tour of your life, and like every time you come up and down the road. The original bass player of Beloved, like when we started in high school, this is his shop. So after he left Beloved, he joined another band. He was actually in a band called Dead Poetic for a while with Dusty. You know, he's like a super savvy, smart guy. He opened up his business pretty short after he started tattooing. I work at a church, and should be no surprise, but most people that work at a church don't make a lot of money. So I teach drum lessons, actually to a kid right down the street, like on the same street, just follow it down. I just needed some extra money, and a spot opened up, and so I just started working here. And like it's been like a year, October of last year, just doing the same thing, just sweeping the floors. And I can usually walk from here, but it's like 3/4 of a mile down the street, super close. So it's just small town life, you know. Yeah, we made our plans. We announced the shows. I don't remember I think we announced Furnace Fest first back in 2019, in like November of 2019. And then after that, we announced some hometown shows, because you can't not play your hometown. Then those got canceled, or not canceled, but postponed. Then Furnace Fest got postponed, I think, in that order. We said we'll see you next year, same time, which would have been May of this year. That's right, and that got pushed back till now.
Did you think, all right, well, God didn't want this to happen? Or like,
oh, dude, I definitely had some times where I was like, dude, let's just call it. Let's just call it, because we're getting together like every month for what? Like, if this doesn't happen and we've just gotten together and played these songs, I'm gonna be ticked, man. I'm definitely excited. You know, I'm less nervous than I was 2 weeks ago. I was a ball of nerves. I could barely hold my drumsticks like the first couple songs, just like.
We call it Beloved.
You just black out. And then you wake up and like the first 3 songs are done and you're like, okay. You know, like I think we sank down into like who we were after a few, you know, minutes together on stage. So the room helped. The room helped. The feeling in the room helped. The people singing along, that made it, was like, oh, okay, all right. We're doing something that sounds like the songs. That was crazy. I won't forget that. I remember I worked at this music shop in Greensboro, and I taught lessons there and did stuff like that. And there was a guy that came in, and he was like, dude, I saw your band's album at Best Buy. And I was like, yeah. He was like, what are you doing working here, man? Like, you got an album in Best Buy. Like, and I was like, I don't know how to explain this to a person that doesn't mean that much. Like, it's very important, and like, man, it changes your life when you finally see like your art somewhere of like a place of significance such as Best Buy. But it was so funny to see like the way people thought that like you get on a record label and all of a sudden your life changes and you're like, man, we got like $5,000 to pay our van off, which was a lot more than a lot of other bands got. It cost you a lot to do this, and all of the money aside, you're pouring something in, and it's like it's like watching a water filter. You pour 100 gallons in and you get like an 8-ounce cup back, but you realize that what you poured into is like people's lives, so into the moments that we were talking about, like where you're just sitting on your bed, like with your friends, like looking at lyric sheets and like, this is the best thing ever. I would rather know that we created 1,000 of those moments than ever had $1,000 to spend and it goes where. Looking back on it, when you had your head down in the game and you're just doing it, you kind of don't even, you have really meaningful conversations, and that was the best part of all of that, is I remember so many faces and voices and like the connections that I made at the merch table or behind the venue, or right after a song was done, getting to talk to someone, like those are really meaningful. But looking back on it now, I think I was so just in the moment that when you get to see things years and years later, you're like, whoa, like the impact, the impact of a life changed, that's the gold. I don't know. People are the treasure, that you're trying to find, and you think you're going after, like when you're in a hardcore band, you think there's something more than there really is, but you're going after being seen and making it into a magazine. You're like, Mom, our name's in the bottom left corner of front of a magazine. Like you frame that, but you're like, dude, this is so much more than those I don't know, those kind of moments, those opportunities and things you're chasing. Yo, bro, it's Mike Leday. Saw all the bands you got on stage with at Furnace Fest. Always killing it. Love you, bro.
That's cool.
I love you too, Mike.
So the Living Sacrifice moment, was that planned out to some degree?
Yeah, Bruce. Dude, I have the words "Undying Worship" tattooed on my hand, which are the first two songs of the section of the song that I scream. He reached out to me, which is so funny. Like, Bruce texted my phone. He saved my life when I was in the 9th grade, and for years to come. I mean, he's a legend in my eyes. He's a hero of mine. He texts and says, would you want to scream a song with us? And I was like, dude, of course. And then he just said Enthroned. I'm like, well, that's my favorite Living Sacrifice song, so of course I'm gonna do that. I did that, and then a couple weeks later, it was actually like a week before Furnace Fest happened, Dusty got a text from Jason Gleason, the singer of Further Seems Forever, about seeing any interest from anyone who would want to scream a Strong Arm song.
You guys like Beloved? Joe, why don't you join us?
And that is my favorite band ever.
Lift up the with the heart, faith, benefit. Beating, guilty, right beside me. I'm enough to feel the void. The world is second soul. Bad, left to fight. We'll walk through this crash together.
I mean, I named a band of mine after the name of their album.
To the advent. To the advent. To the advent of America.
I would have just called us Strong Arm too. But yeah, I got to sing Strong Arm, Advent of a Miracle. Scream that with the band. So that was the first time they'd play that song in 20 years in front of people.
True love is a die for. That is why I cry for you.
That had to have been highlights on top of highlights.
Dude,
to
it
get
was
to
like
do that.
an emotional high that I'm still trying to like process and really come down from, because I need to come down from it in order to be like a normal person. But I got home on like, you know, we go back to the hotel Saturday night and drove home Sunday, and I'm like going through all of this stuff in my head, and I think I was like taking a shower, so I was like washing my hair, and it just hit me. I started crying, dude. I was like, I was a wreck for a second, but it was like, man, like, I don't know how to, I don't know if it was a dream of mine, but you're just, some of the most meaningful things to you all of a sudden become a part of, now like, I put my stamp on something that put its stamp on me, you know, like, I don't know, it's weird. There's the God Dome. Holy, holy.
Hey, what did you use at Furnace Fest? Was that your kit, or did you have to?
They had like a backline kit.
did.
And I was like, oh, if all I got to do is bring cymbals and a snare drum, I will go with that.
This one is actually your drum set.
No, this is actually the church's.
This is the church drum set.
But mine is on the platform.
Oh, okay.
We've got mine like dialed in. I would love to use mine,
Right.
but I don't want to inconvenience the church. But these are going to pass. I know the guy who's running front of house. His name is Jeremy. He's just going to make him sound like thunder no matter what I give him. So I've never been a gear guy. So I'm just like, people are like, what do you think about the new so and so? I'm like, dude, I've had the same snare drum for like 20 years. So, and it sucks. Snare drum, that's the case for it.
The box.
Dusty has always got the best gear, the best cases, all the stuff that you need. Matt is like a genius. When he plays, it's just like, dude, he's the best out of everybody. Josh is the mind. He's like the, gosh. Dusty's he's a little bit of everything, man. Johnny is all the passion and the fire, and I don't know what I am, but I'm in bed. I need to fix that. I'll probably just tape it. Friendship is like the biggest, it's probably the most important part of all of this. Even older friendships that are here that we have, I think we're all stoked to just see faces we haven't seen in a long time.
Oh, this is it? Get some of that. Thank you.
I am not comparing going to war with what we did going on tour, but for us, that's where we like found out who we were as like people and as men, and like, so there's something to like a bond of like being stuck on the side of the road in pouring down rain and like 33-degree weather, trying to lift your van up and get like a tire off, and day after day of that kind of thing, like just being kind of like in the trenches, or being like having to have each other's back, like in a fight at a show. When you've been there for each other in that kind of way, it bonds you, you know, to those people. But I give props to the bands who figured out how to keep going even through all the lineup changes, because that's got to be really hard. And all of a sudden this person's gone and I'm supposed to still feel like the same about doing this, you know, like it's got to be tough. So, but I'm glad it's us 5 still, and after 15, 16 years we're back and doing it.
This is the first show that we've ever played where we don't have to win anybody over. We never ever had that.
I felt like we were always opening tours and opening shows, and it never felt like it was our crowd.
It's like we had to get the guys whose arms were crossed, uncrossed, and like bobbing their heads. We always had to work for it.
Even when we did one headlining tour, I think, in the U.S., but I remember that it was our last show, but it was like, oh, this feels like we're playing to our crowd. Everybody's singing along, like this is our best show ever, and it's our last show.
It's crazy too, hearing like people, you know, like, oh man, I found out about you guys like the month after you played your last show. And you're like, I don't know what to say about that, you know. For so many years, I'm like, I'm really sorry, but that's also cool. Really sorry I can't help you out with that.
I mean, I can say that when we were practicing in Joe's family's basement, there was just like an aura when we were writing the songs that I just knew something was different. And I hoped everybody else would catch on. And I don't think they did at first. I think it took a long time for it to finally shine through.
And we didn't have, when we were touring, it didn't feel like we had that every night. There would be certain shows, but it always felt like we were like trying to win over a crowd or something. You know, it just didn't feel, when everybody's like there to see you and sing along and the energy's there with you, feels different, obviously.
We were making a joke like the only thing we had to do to get to that point was just sit at home for a decade. Like, I mean, I guess that's kind of right, because that's how it ended up happening. I don't like taking credit for anything, but I will say that one thing that I do get happy with is the fact that I guess our album has stuck with credibility since it came out in 2003. I do take a lot of pride in that. Like the fact that people are still listening to it, that blows my mind. And to this day, I'm so thankful for it. It's crazy.
We're finally like cashing in on this, like, emotionally and musically. Like let's just like enjoy it and soak it in. But like for us, man, that's all it was. You know, we wanted to sound good because people paid money to see us, but we just wanted to show how thankful we were, you know. So.
It's been a long time since we played in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So we're honestly just so excited to be here. So thanks for coming and being a part of this with us. Tonight's not just about this, it's about all of this, and the fact that what we went through last year has brought us to this point. So let's just be in the moment together, sing your heart out until your voice cracks too, like mine. Let's just pour it out for a minute, see what we've got. I love you all. Thank you so much. Y'all are gonna know this one.
keep our conscience clear. Magic holes are sinking deep into the air. I lost it, not gaining new crown at all. Reflected, everything that's wrong. Never change his face, love by you. Every day, you can't start. Never change his face, not fight it. Everything, the picture never change his face. It's a fair shame of purpose and direction. We cannot hide now from ourselves. The disguises all our own. And still we can't escape at all. Everyone was not right. We would see the real thing. Wrong and move. Rise! Red! Wall! Rise! Red! Wall!
Hey, wow. I just heard "Put Me on My Swing."
I got to be honest, we didn't even consider playing that song. It didn't even make the consideration list. But also, gonna send this song out to Thatcher.
Boundless judgment. We have lived long enough with no midnight. There's no escape. For those who betray their inner soul. But all we have said, thoughts of escape, while our minds sleep. Days we've said, you cut all your pride, red broken all your blood. Through your innocence, that you will lie your unhappy life away. Let the fire in your eyes burning clean inside. Let the blood revive the ache in your veins. This world won't define our hope. We'll sift through the ashes till we find what's true in our hearts. Write it down. What's right? Where is the heart of man? What's right? Where is the heart of man? These are the days we made, the chances we'll take. Carry this vessel to shore without anchor of hope.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, so we started practicing in 2019 for the show in 2020. And then the show didn't happen in 2020.
We didn't
So-
see each other a lot in 2020.
Yeah, that's right.
We didn't see any of you in 2020.
But we did write and record a song. So this song is called Abyss.
Big bang!
Thank you. Did my brother make it yet?
I saw him. I hugged him. I hugged him.
He made it. All right.
Hey, we got a special request tonight from somebody. A guy that's had a lot of history in this place. His name is Big Rob. You guys know, you see the guy out in the red shirt out there, this big dude? Where you at? I can't see you. I can't see. Hey, love you, man. Hey, he wanted us to send a song out to one of our good friends also, John. I love you, John. You and your family, Caroline. We love all you guys. So, all the way from Iowa, we stayed at Caroline's house one time. It was like one of our most favorite memories ever on tour. So, we love these people. This is a song we did a video for. I think it was the first video we ever did. We shot it in a laundromat, and it was weird, but it was fun.
And Joe and Matt were wearing headbands.
I was
sweatbands.
I wore a polo shirt.
Joe was into the polo shirt.
I think I wore that polo shirt like the whole week or something, I think. I don't know. Headbands and polo shirts. What in the world? What? Yeah, I guess you're from North Carolina if you're playing hardcore and you're in a polo shirt. I don't know. I feel like that's what it is. Send that out to the BT Bam guys. Clean cut metal. We love those guys. My arms are so tired. And I didn't fly from anywhere. I drove from Kernersville. Who's from Kernersville? Anybody? Sorry, the banter just had to happen. I couldn't do it at Furnace Fest. I gotta do it here. Wow!
Oh yeah, we're beloved. Forgot to say the band name. At every show you gotta say your band name, so they know who's playing.
Who's never seen Beloved before? Awesome. Thanks for coming. I guess that means the other people that didn't say anything have seen Beloved. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's cooler to not have seen Beloved or to have seen Beloved. So, I've seen him. He's alright. That's for my boys. Hey, Kyle, Jordan, love you guys so much. Y'all, listen. Yosemite Mudflap is here! Let's see if I can survive through this song. I hate that this guy's watching me play the drums. Leave. You. The best drummer in the world.
Open the glass to red. No wall, they will fall down. No care, no fall.
Oh, so two things. One, I want to thank Led for letting us rehearse at his space. Give it up for him. He let us
Yes.
rehearse for 2 years.
2 whole years.
And,
It's kind of surprising.
And
That's
also,
a long time.
there's an after party
It
at
doesn't
the
sound like it.
bar upstairs. So if you like to after party, there's a party afterwards up there. And well, this is a party, and then that's the after party. But anybody who has that bracelet for this show can just continue, keep the party rolling.
We're all gonna go home.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive home and
And
check
we're
on
all
my
gonna-
cat.
Wow. My foot is tired.
Free. It's free. Free party. Free party. If you got a bracelet, it's a free party.
Yeah. Surprise.
That's right. There's two more.
This song goes out to all of the people from North Carolina that are here. We love this state. We love you. You showed up over the years. And this is like our hardcore anthem here. So this is for all those that feel it inside. You know who you are. You know who you've been called by. And you're not ashamed to be that. We love you.
Coming This now was different. We knew what right. This was sad. This time. We knew what right. This was sad. This time. This now was different. We knew what right. This was sad. This time. Never, never will. Go ahead, burn your bridges. Only if you can swim deep in the sea of disbelief. This time your screams you won't be heard. We'll fight this battle. We'll make you wrong. The quickly that you and your soul come on it. But they are coming. Right. We'll tear you. Let's stop and stop one never. This time, it's now or never. We can't stop now. We can't stop now. I wanna hear you. Look out, because we will not. We will march on battle. Against the giant of God Almighty, we report to battle. Without this we die. Yeah, life, the place is so close to take you so far. Won't your soul learn? Keep us there, keep us there. Places so close. Take you no so far. Won't your soul learn? Keep us there, keep us there.
Can we just stay and play them? Listen, we're old, okay? And we didn't know if it was gonna be one of those days where we're like, let's walk off the stage. And when they say more songs, we'll play 2 old songs. We're gonna play some old songs for you, for all the OGs in the house. Just a few. I'm guessing we start with, all right. I love you all. Thanks for being here with us. We definitely have merch in the back. This could be the last run of merch that this band ever does, like ever, with stuff, cotton. So if you want to go get it, go get it. I love you. don't know what I'm doing, man. Is that about right? The blue period. 1, 2. This is it. This is the last song. We love you guys. We hope that it was fun for you. It's been fun for us. Thank you to all of the tech guys that are here tonight. Every single one of these guys that made this thing happen. The video crew, monitors at front of house, we love you guys. There's gonna actually be like some actual video footage up tonight so you can go back and remember this night. So video footage with audio, and you can hear how I can't hit my kick drum anymore. So,
Hey, also, next Saturday,
oh, there's
Beloved
another show.
in Code 7.
Yo, listen. Next Saturday, we are playing with the undisputed kings of Winston-Salem, Code 7. That band is one of the reasons that we even do what we do. So thank you, Jeff, and all the other guys. We love you guys. Thanks for giving us something to look up to. So this last song, it might as well be Kissing Goodbye. We love you guys. hope you had fun. We love you. We love you. We love you. That was one more song.